Hi, my name is Venus, and this is Excuse to Create. Well, today I'm on my bed. I don't know. I just wanted to be realistic with it. Like my room is kind of a mess. Not really, but I just wanted to be like as realistic with my life right now as I possibly can, and yeah, this is just how I live. Well, I wanted to talk about a little bit about being a rat, especially being Latino. I don't know if I explained this right in this channel, but I'm living in France and I'm from Chile, so yeah, it's a big difference. In general, I feel that France has a lot of good things to offer, but I don't know. It's the way I look at it. It's better to be a tourist in France than to live in France. I just compare it a lot to my hometown, and yeah, like the weather is nicer in my hometown. The food, there are more green places, funny enough. But on the other hand, I don't know, like France has like a lot of events and things to do, and the public transportation is also better. And I'm pretty sure it's cleaner. I don't really know. That's a bit in the air for me right now. And I don't know, like, I just wanted to speak about this a little bit because I feel that as a Latino, we tend to really, really like look up to Europe, but in reality, like any country has its good things and their bad things. I mean, there are very few countries in the world that you can call them that kind of, perfect in a way. Like countries that are green and clean and cheap and are nice to live in and has and that have good healthcare and that have you know a good education. I mean, there's a few I can think about that I will not say, but yeah, like in general, every country is a little ecosystem that you can't really just put a label on it and say, yeah, that's it. Also, like, I'm living here as a teacher, but I don't do 40 hours like everybody else. Only do 12 a week because I don't know, it's just how the program I'm in works. So, living here, for example, right now I live in a foyer. A foyer is basically like a place for young people, young workers to live that's cheaper and that has like benefits thrown around. For example, I have a free gym. They let us use bikes and the kitchen, and I mean it's a good place. It's a good place. Like for the price, I mean it's a good place. Like I'm paying under 300 euro right now. I'm going to be paying a little bit more from January and onwards, but I do feel it's a lot cheaper than it will be to live anywhere else in the city I'm on right now. So I feel that right now in the world we have to use critical thinking with everything. I mean, with the rise of fake news and AI generated things and general misinformation and polarization of topics, I feel that being honest with things is important, and that's what I'm doing here. I'm just being honest. Like, France is a good place if you like cold weather and fatty foods. Like that's just the way I look. And Latin America, it's better if you like warm weather and more lean food. And I don't know, like I do tend to base all of my opinions in how is the weather and how is the food, but that maybe just a me thing. I've been told that Paris is like a lot worse when it comes to just overall experience because a lot more chaotic, a lot of more people. But at the same time, there's so many people that you have like a wider range of things to eat and things to experience and people to talk about. I've been like really antisocial in this city. Like haven't been struggling finding friends in general. I know there's ways to find friends, but I don't know. I don't feel that you should really be needing external enterprises and businesses to help you with finding friends. So that's like just a sign of things to come, I guess. Like there's just less people on the streets, or at least people my age, maybe. And I don't know. Will I recommend, if you are a Latino, that you come to Europe? Yeah, I do feel that it's experience you should live at some point in your life, to get out of your hometown and experience different things and different people. And like living in a little bubble is very bad for everybody, I think. But at the same time, I do want people to be like aware that every place has its downsides and their good sides. They're good and the bad. So yeah, just think about it. And not everybody has the resources to do what I'm doing right now. Like, I got with a little scholarship from my university, and my parents support me overseas. And even though I get paid little, I get paid some amount of money, so I'm not just on the streets. So yeah, I'm in a really privileged situation right now. So I'm not going to complain. I'm just going to live. I'm just going to experience the experience of the European life. And that's just the way it is. This for me is a challenge, but not in a challenge in a, oh, I'm so miserable. Like a challenge in something that it's not easy, but I want to get done. Like I want to live my whole 8 month here in another country, and come back to my country with a broader scope of things to do and to things to achieve in my life, because I do want to live outside of Chile at some point in my life. This is not living. This is just an internship. I feel it like that way. I didn't really moved out of my parent home. I'm just living abroad for some time. But yeah, and if you're interested in how to be abroad and how to do the things I did, for example, do let me know in the comments, because I have a lot of information about it right now. So in the immediate moment, I will say that you should look for these programs. For example, my program is called Assistant de langue en France, in France, like literally just language assistance. And there's language assistance for different countries and for different languages. So I'm guessing that wherever you are, you probably can just Google it and look information about it. There are many, 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 many opportunities for language, for foreign speaking people to teach their language in other country. That's one of the main things Europe focuses in, because they just really like multiculturality and all of that. So yeah, look that up. I feel it's not going to be very hard. But well, this was Excuse to Great, and have a great rest of your day. Bye.